California is known for its sunny weather, beautiful Rocky Mountains, and stunning beaches. We are, as many would call, the perfect state with the best attractions. But when these characteristics that make us so exceptional are being destroyed by the continuous use of fossil fuels and the pollution results of their use, we really need to ask ourselves, what can we do as a great state of California to help keep our state beautiful? There is no question that our state is under a pollution attack. In 2026, the American Lung Association rated California the number one worst place to live based on air pollution, claiming 8 out of the top 10 cities were named as the worst and most polluted cities. This has to do with many reasons. We are the most traveled state for both business and tourism. We have the most registered motor vehicles, and we have the highest amount of warehouses compared to every other state in the United States. This, in turn, means we have the most smog due to vehicle emissions, greenhouse gases, and travel. We also rank as the U.S. state with the highest rate of illness and health impacts due to smog. So, what exactly can we do to help our state renounce its number one position as the worst state to live in regarding pollution? Well, there are a few methods we can invest in. Perhaps the most effective method is renewable energy. Renewable energy helps our environment in many ways. Renewable resources such as solar and wind produce 90 to 99% more energy than their fossil fuel counterparts. The increased use of renewable energy not only reduces air pollution and slows climate change, but it also a financial opportunity for us to grow as a state. In addition to its increased energy supply, renewable energy projects are also much cheaper than fossil fuels. The United Nations Climate Action Page stated that over 90% of renewable projects are now cheaper than fossil fuel alternatives. Solar and offshore wind are now 41% and 53% cheaper than fossil fuels, so we're receiving more energy at a fraction of the cost. This could hopefully make our state the first renewable energy run state in the United States, all while saving us money. Perhaps the most important portion of this change would have to be the impact it will have on Californians like you and me. The implementation of new energy methods in our state would mean increased employment opportunities for Californians around the state. The International Energy Agency estimates that the transition towards net zero emissions will lead to an overall increase in energy sector jobs. An estimated 14 million jobs would be created with the implementation of clean energy. That means jobs for Californians like you and me. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Wouldn't more jobs mean more cars on our roads, which can lead to more vehicle emissions? Well, our California government is already trying to reduce the amount of vehicle emissions we find in our state. By 2035, California plans on having vehicles sold be zero emission vehicles. Additionally, California is creating charging spaces for vehicles that are battery powered. Your vehicle can be charged in many different spaces for a fraction of the cost of gas. In addition to these jobs, implementing renewable energy methods would mean less smog and pollution in our environment. This would mean a decrease in premature deaths caused by respiratory and cardiac illness tied to the air we breathe, a decrease in childhood asthma caused by breathing in polluted air, and a decrease in heat related illnesses. For our beautiful state, it would mean a shift in the pollution in our environment. Less smog, less difficulty breathing, and a cleaner, more beautiful environment. The implementation and use of renewable energy is a healthy, cheap, and overall better alternative to fossil fuel use. Fossil fuels impact all Californians. Renewable energy can help lessen the impact and help us maintain our beautiful state.